Hi guys, this is Aimee and let me reintroduce myself as I come back to my vlogging or podcast era. As everyone knows, I'm widely known as LoveLuxe Bags, my business for the past 17 years and still going strong. And I'm here not just to vlog again, but to share all the knowledge that I have built through my years of experience. Today, I'm going to answer some questions that are often raised or often asked by my followers to me. So, what are the questions?
Before LoveLuxe became what it is today, who was Aimee at the very beginning of this journey?
Ever since I was little, I knew for a fact that there's something I want to do. So I know that I love fashion. I know that I love beautiful things. I know that I love clothes. But before that, I was a student. I was a nursing student. I'm a registered nurse and up to now meron akong lisensya. I just didn't practice it because while I was waiting for my board exams, I applied for a position. And one of those positions was in restaurants. Little did I know that it will be a step closer to the dream that I've had for the longest time. When I was in college, I would read the books of Sophie Kinsella, The Shopaholic. The whole series that time was just 4 books and I finished it in less than a week. And that was when I realized that that's really what I wanted to do. And I knew that there's nothing quite like it here in the Philippines, especially because I wasn't as exposed because I'm just a simple student. So when I had my interview for restaurants, I wasn't really vying for the position of a personal shopper or a lifestyle consultant. Apparently, the HR head found something in me and saw something in me and told me that, did you know that what you're applying for is a receptionist? And I was like, it's okay. Isn't it the same as like being a receptionist in the hotels? And she told me, no, it's totally different. You have to answer the calls. You have to book this. And then I said, okay lang po because it's my first job and I just wanted to wait for my board exams. And then she told me, no, I'm going to endorse you to the personal shopping department because we're launching a new team which is called the Lifestyle Consultants. And that very same day, I went home with a job. And to this day, I'm still holding the same position as a lifestyle consultant.
When you hear po the word luxury, what did it mean to you back then?
What luxury was for me was just, the high-end brands, the things that sparkle, the things that are really beautiful. And then as I grow old, the concept of luxury has evolved into a different meaning. And that's also one thing that I want to reintroduce everybody. The real concept and the real meaning of luxury. It goes beyond the things that we can see. As I was exposed to my first job, that's when I realized that, okay, this is really the real deal. It's like the same things that I have been reading in the Shopaholic. So, sabi ko, ay parang hindi na talaga ako babalik sa medical field. I think this is it. Ito talaga yung calling ko.
Do you remember your very first luxury purchase and what made you decide on that item?
Yes, I remember this. I had this colleague in restaurants and she's really social because, eto, for the record, when I was hired in restaurants, I was the only one who graduated from a different course. All the rest of them were from the fashion industry. They were stylists, they were from the businesses. So the very first was, dalawa yon, isang LV na messenger bag at saka isang Diana bag na Chanel. So, inuka yun ng friend ko. Hindi ko siya na-keep because at that time, I didn't get the support from my family because they really wanted me to pursue my medical career. So, what I did was, I used those pieces to sell and then to keep the business going. So, parang doon nagsimula talaga sa akin. And then I would list them on eBay. I would list them on OLX at that time. Kasi hindi pa uso dati yung mga Facebook and Instagram. So, slowly, matagal, it wasn't a smooth road for me. So, ang dami kong na-experience. And that, yung dalawang special yun, niisip ko ngayon kung may pera talaga ako dati, kung may backing ako, kung may support ako that time, which I do not naman take against my family. Siguro na-keep ko yung mga items na yun. But no, habang lumalaki na yung LoveLuxe, doon ako nagkaroon ng mga items na nakikip ko.
So what were the items that you were able to keep when you started work?
Dalawa ulit. Lagi, ayoko kasi nang nalulungkot sila. Hindi sila pwedeng isa-isa. So, the first one, the Cartier earrings, yung love earrings niya. And then, itong isang, ito yung pinakamaliit. It's the Sweet Alhambra from Van Cleef. Kasi, most of the royalties, they wear Van Cleef. Ginol ko na siya na makabili ako ng ganun. So, yung kumikita na ako, nagpabili ako dun sa friend ko sa Japan, yun yung best friend ko sa Japan. Sabi ko, harapin mo yung pinakamura. Basta lang magkaroon ako, happy na ako. And for the longest time, and up to this day, hindi ko siya talaga inaalis. And meron na nga akong napamana sa anak ko. So, ito yung isa sa mga nakip ko. Isa hindi ko lang suot ngayon, but it's still with me. I use it for every day. But this one, parang naging anting-anting ko na siya. Kasi yung time nung lola ko, naniniwala kami siguro yung mga anting-anting, kailangan may gold ka or something na that would protect you. The 4 clover means luck. So, feeling ko naman, lucky din siya talaga. So, hindi ko na rin siya inalis.
So, do you actually study about luxury to improve your brand?
At that time, medyo kumikita na ako. Hindi na ako nagdalawang isip. I really enrolled myself. It's in Istituto Marangoni in Italy. And then it's a marriage between two really good schools. So it's a Polimi. It's a Politecnico di Milano. So it's based in Milan. But Istituto Marangoni kasi has a lot of campuses. So yung name ng course ko, yung name ng master's ko was Global Master for Luxury for Business Professionals. So because nga, meron siyang Masters for Luxury, and there's also a different side to it, which was business. So when I graduated last year, and I was the only Asian that was accepted to it and was able to graduate, ayun, nakaka-happy. Sabi ko, finally, I was able to afford myself this dream. I also want to do my doctorate when I have the money na to do it. No? Kasi syempre, nagpapaaral pa kami ng mga bata. And sabi ko, kapag dumating yung time na gusto na ng mga bata na mag-aral, pagtrabahuhan nila, mali mo mag-scholar sila sa abroad. Sabi ko, sasabayan ko sila, baka that would be the time that I will do my doctorate.
So yung napag-aral niya, how that impact po your brand and yourself as well?
It's so fulfilling for me to do something, especially when it comes to studies, na ako yung nakapagpaaral at nakapagpatapos sa sarili ko sa isang bagay na ganon. When it comes to the impact in my business, of course, there's already the credibility that I have built over the years. It's just that people got to know that I was really serious about my craft. And I am really serious about my craft, rather. Na parang alam nila na, hindi lang dahil sa experience and all. Talagang, she exerted effort, time, effort, and, parang blood, sweat, and tears din yata. Kasi I was studying at 2 to 5 a.m. here in the Philippines. Yun kasi yung time ng school nung masters ko sa abroad. And then, nag-thesis din kami and all. That was a really good impact also pagdating dyan. Kasi syempre, nandun na yung tiwala. Lalo pang, alam mo yun. And then the people who wanted to get to know me and the others who are doing the same business, the younger ones, they would also, tell me na, uy, ang galing ganito. And then I would always tell them that you can also do it, you can even do better than me. So, parang mas naging inspirational siya. And then the brand, of course, it gained more credibility than what it already has.
At what point did you realize that luxury wasn't about the price tag, but about mindset and lifestyle?
Sometimes, luxury pala is, getting to spend a lot of time, getting to share your experiences with the clients, and merely being there for them. Kasi naging friend mo na sila eh. For them, yung time kasi, especially for the people who are very busy and those that are really high net worth, talagang, for them, time is a luxury already because they're always on the go. They're always doing a lot of things. Sabi ko nga, basta okay yung pamilya mo, that's the top tier luxury for me. Na parang hindi mo mapapalitan ng kahit anong bagay na kayang bilhin ng pera. And then the relationships, so yung genuine relationships that you build with other people, the connection, that's something that you cannot fake. That's something that you cannot buy with whatever amount of money that you have. Living a life that is far from problems and for not just thinking about the things that you can buy is luxury in itself. The experiences of traveling with your family, with the people that you love, that's luxury in itself. It doesn't necessarily have to be luxurious in its real sense of the word or per se. The mere fact that you can still do it, that you still have the time to do it, that's already luxury that a lot of people cannot afford.
So your experiences when you're studying po, how did you see yung luxury outside the Philippines and here in the Philippines?
Especially when it comes to, education and in opening their minds or in opening the perspective from different people when it comes to luxury. Because hindi lahat nandito and not a lot of people will be able to share because of the experience. Kasi nga, hindi ganun kadami yung mga pwede nating pasukan when it comes to the luxury industry itself. When it comes to the merchandise naman, I think that, of course, especially in Europe, mas malaki, of course. They have a wide array of items to offer the clients. Kasi doon nang gagaling mismo yung mga luxury. The houses, the flagship stores are there, the maisons are there. Mas madami silang choices. Whereas here, even though the industry tries their best to bring in as much as they can, there would be still a lot of limitations because prioritizing yan eh. So, yung mga countries where there are bigger buyers or bigger spends, doon nila ina-allocate yung mas malalaki at mas mga bagong items that are in the market. Kunyari, nauna sa Europe and then pupunta dito sa Asia. Usually, ang hub kasi sa Southeast Asia is Singapore. So, mauuna magkaroon ng Singapore and then Hong Kong. That's something that me personally, my business bridges when it comes to the items that they cannot get. So, ngayon, tinatry na nila. Talagang malaki yung difference. Kaya yung mga shoppers and the people din that have access to it would rather go and shop abroad.
Since you said po it's limited, do you see like LoveLuxe bags to be like your option that you recommend to your clients?
That has been the goal of the business for the longest time. Actually, that's what I'm living for. And for the past 17 years and still going, I'm the one that bridges the gap with the things that they cannot access to the items that they want and then bring it to them. So, ayun naman talaga. So, hindi tayo kalaban ng industriya. Minsan, yung mga nandito sa Pilipinas, ayaw din nila kasi there are people, actually like myself, I don't really go to the malls because I'm very busy as well, catering to the clients, catering to my family and my kids. That's the heart of the business in order to bring in the things that they want but cannot get access to right away or when they don't have the time for it. No, yan talaga yung buhay ng LoveLuxe bag.
What makes Aimee Hashim different from others?
It's more of the connection, the trust, and the relationship I have built. And of course, my access also to the things that they want. And syempre, hindi kasi ako tumitigil din hanggat hindi ko nahahanap yung isang bahay. Siguro doon din ako nakilala. Lalo na yung time na talagang, yung buntis si Marian, na may mga items siya na gustong ipahanap sa akin. Sabi niya, hindi niya daw mahanap. Marami daw siyang tinanungan. Ang ginawa ko, I would really make an effort to contact the masons and then talk to someone who can, do something about it. Kahit medyo matagal, kahit medyo mas mahal. That's the thing eh. Hindi ko siya tinitigilan hanggat hindi ko siya nakukuha at hindi ko nabibigay yung something na pwede kong maibigay sa client or at least an alternative when it's really not available anymore because there are things that aren't produced. That's where parang medyo mas lalong nakilala yung LoveLuxe before kasi yung mga mahirap hanapin na items, yun yung mga nahahanap natin. And hanggang sa, syempre, nagtiwala, pati yung mga hindi na ganun kahirap. Parang syempre, sabi, kung nahanap mo to, paano pa yung mga iba?
In those 17 years, what's your most unforgettable experience?
I think the biggest highlight for that is being able to achieve my dream, my long time dream of being able to afford a degree in fashion and in luxury because of the support of the people who have been there and who are still supporting LoveLuxe bags for 17 years now. Imagine yung batang tondo dati na nagsa-sidecar ako guys, nagje-jeep ako guys papunta sa school. Hindi ko naman akalain na magiging ganito. Hindi ko naman akalain na maa-afford ko makapag-aral sa ganun. Kasi syempre, that's not something that's within my grasp at that time. So, being able to finish or to get my diplomas because of the people who have been supporting me would have to be and will always be the highlight and would always be the most important achievement that I've had because of this business and because of this industry.
Okay, so what will our viewers be looking forward in this new setup?
This one will be more personal. You're going to get to know me and get to know the ideas that I have on a personal level because I'm going to reach you and I'm going to have people who work with me or people that I have been working with, I trust, to guest and also to share their know-hows, their knowledge to you guys so that we can work on it and becoming more knowledgeable when it comes to luxury and lifestyle in its totality. So, ayan, yung mga naghahanap sa akin, yung mga nagtatanong sa akin, eto na, dahil sa inyo, kaya gumawa ako ulit ng panibago. And I hope naman manood kayo guys, diba? So, ayun, I look forward to enjoying this new chapter with you guys. We're gonna do it together kasi may mga gagawin kaming something that malay nyo makasama kayo with me dito, mag-guest ko kayo. Mag-message lang kayo ng mga gusto nyo or the request that you would love for me to do. So that's about it for episode 1, the reintroduction of LoveLuxe bags and Aimee Hashim. So please tune in. We're gonna put here yung mga platforms that you can follow and subscribe to. Thanks! I'm gonna see you again on episode 2.